Weary Diamonds. This is the segment called Weary Diamonds University. The art of the chase. Be the quiet storm. And his peace. I know you're wondering why am I speaking so softly? Because when I used to be a part of the legislation in Florida, I worked for Representative Mia Jones. And when he spoke, everyone flourished themselves. She was so powerful because she was soft-spoken, but when she spoke, she stood on her actions. And everyone knew her tone was smooth and authentic. So that's what it means with your tone of voice. Be his peace. What is a quote from this is so important in this episode? I want you to continue being his mystery and being a seek. No one else can be like you. It is very important to always keep those things hidden so that everyone will know everything about you. What does this mean? Some funny, captivating energy that draws people into you without them figuring you out. You need to embody that. And if we look at the Bible, we see Esther embody that. She had a strategic mystery. When she was brought before the king, she took her time. It was a year. The scripture said she was in the favor of everyone who saw her, but she didn't reveal her personality or her background. She kept her private until the appointed time God said. She didn't rush. She didn't overshare. She moved with wisdom and timing. She put herself in the air before even meeting the king. When she finally approached him about claiming her place, she strategically with the banquet, a building, a space for God to move and work. She knew when to speak and when to be silent. And she got someone else that was in the Bible, Rebecca, Genesis 24. When Abraham's servant came looking for a wife, for Isaac, that's going to pick him up. He showed it with action. He came in as a servant doing what he should do as a wife. He ordered the camels. He showed hospitality, and he was a servant. So, what he couldn't do and what we shouldn't do. She didn't go down to the whole story. She didn't text Isaac and say, do you want to be happy? Are you my husband? She didn't do that. She didn't even meet Isaac until everything was arranged. So when Isaac finally saw her, what did she do? It was nothing as if she wasn't aware. She took off her veil and covered herself. Because she wanted him to be surprised. Made him wonder, who was that? He was thinking, I have to be mysterious. I have to be honest. And she let her character speak first. She demonstrated her confidence, her work ethic, and her willingness to serve all in one day. And you know what Isaac loved about her? And because of that, even though they were deeper conversation because he saw what he was before, the scripture says he took Rebecca and she became his wife and he loved her. But those are two people in the Bible. I know there's Mary when she goes with her as well. I know that there's a lot of women in the Bible that she stayed quiet. And that lives were different because of their seriousness. Well, when I conclude with being mysterious, it's not that it's anything wrong with someone being in or woman being loud. But what is it the first thing you want to come out to hear if you're in the program? And you're willing to hear you loud. Sometimes it's okay to be loud when you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself. But the norm Wellness, the time can see in you or what he can get out of you. And when you're still and quiet and slow, you slow and ponder, wonder, who is he? Who is this woman, you know? And it's okay for us to be all different people. But we are free to know someone. The expectation is to always listen and be quiet. This is what if we were together together. We need to put ourselves up. I was feeling the past so much. To negotiate. What I always want to say the first things. Everything myself. I don't feel like you know, or in this quiet season, the ultimate goal is sing this song since when I was in high school, but it is I really, really know that I see the God in you. And I hope you can really see how far this could be. I know you can't read now, but I think you about you all the time. I see the God in you. And the one who was saying is, what happens if you said, she saw the God in him? But she said you couldn't remember that. She thought about it. I'm not sure if she ever told this man that he saw the God in him. But she quickly thought about it because there was something different about this man. She was talking about her own man. She was specifically talking about this man. She was like, I see the God in you. And when you recognize that you're real, and you know what I mean, you're one other man to know your God is in you. You're filled with your peace, your mysterious qualities, clarity, and biblical word. Once that I meet you,